I was shocked. I was shocked that he did it like that. You know what I mean? To see Hooker go down like that kind of hurt. But because I was pulling for Hooker, but I'm kind of sold on Chandler. I'm excited to see what he does next. You know what I mean? His post fight interview was gold. I was like, who's this guy? Like he just transformed into somebody else. I didn't see that. I didn't see that coming out of his mouth. But I'm excited to see what he does next. You know, he just proved that he belongs in the top of the UFC division. So in his lightweight division. So we'll see where he goes now.
I was really happy, for him because, he came from Bellator. And before, a lot of people say, the best fighters are UFC fighters. But if you think about it, when UFC bought the Strikeforce, a lot of fighters from there became champion from Strikeforce to UFC. And, Chandler's, congratulations, amazing fight, amazing KO. And another thing, too, if you think about it, in the Bellator, have like 4 fighters can be the UFC champion.
Very shocked. Not in the fact that he won, but how early he won. I thought it was going to be a 3-round war. I thought it could have went either way, but I thought it was going to be a war. That wasn't a war, so I was shocked.
Yeah, man. I mean, if you're saying I expected that, I bet it would happen. So I won some money on it, but I saw he was an underdog, and I was like, I don't know, man. This guy got some. I know Chandler from my friends. My friend Evan and Scrappy train with him over at Sanford. And, he's really good to them. He helps them and stuff. They're up-and-coming fighters trying to work their way to the big show, too. And, I know he treats them good, and he's good to them. So I was kind of rooting for him from the start. He's an American fighter. I love that about him. And he lives down in Florida now. So I haven't met him yet, but I was rooting for him. And then, I put a couple stacks on him, and then he got that knockout. I was like, let's go, So it was pretty cool. And then to see Dustin follow up with him right after was a pretty special night.
That was amazing. The team was watching. We had a little get together at the gym just to watch the fight, and it was pretty amazing. I'm not gonna lie. So, as far as being surprised, Chandler is one of the best in the world at 155. Hooker is too. Am I surprised? No, but in the same token, like you said, that guy's got an iron chin. He's taken some shots from some of the best guys in the entire world. For 3 to 5 rounds, and so it was pleasantly surprising. Yes, that it happened so fast. I did obviously was very confident in Chandler, but that quick of a knockout. I don't know that anybody could have seen that coming.
Man, that guy was impressive as hell. I thought he was going to win, but I thought he was going to land a few takedowns first. I thought he was going to end in the late, 3rd round, maybe a decision. But, man, that dude looked good.
I was so pumped about Chandler, man. I've always been a big fan of Chandler, even from Bellator. I don't know if you follow him on Instagram, but he honestly, when I watch his Instagram, it makes me want to go and work out. It makes me want to be at the top, just like him. So I could be done with the hardest training session. I watch one of his videos and I'm inspired again and I want to go train. So I was happy for him for sure. Now in the lightweight rankings for the UFC. So
that was crazy. That was I was not expecting that at all. So that severely surprised me. I had thought that Hooker was gonna win. But that's the nature of this sport. It takes one shot. That's cool for Chandler. He's definitely walked the talk now. As a new prospect in division in the UFC.
That was also a wild moment. He came in. He needed a performance like that. He needed to come out and have a dominant win over whoever his opponent was, and it just so happened with Dan Hooker. I feel like he really let the 155 division know that he's here and he's here to stay.
I think Chandler is the next champion in that division. The only 2 people I think that could beat him is Khabib and possibly Gaethje, and that's a could. I'm not saying it's a will, but those are the only 2 people that I feel, in my opinion, that could give him a run. That could beat him. I think he beats Poirier the same way he beat Hooker. I think. A good matchup, actually, you know what? I think a good matchup would be Oliveira. I would like to see him in Oliveira.
That was a thing. I was like, how do you do that to Dan Hooker? And that one threw me off. Like, I kept saying the Poirier and Conor fight going either way, but that Hooker Chandler fight, that one hurt.
No, that really shocked me. I really thought Hooker was gonna win it. I really thought Hooker being the longer guy, taller guy, been through some wars, and I thought he was gonna catch him with some kicks and something going up. Like I just thought like Michael Chandler, people that don't know, Michael Chandler is a veteran. He's fought the best outside of the UFC. But I feel like some people do bring some of those jitters inside the UFC when they have a big name outside of the UFC and they have to come in compared to someone that is not known. Michael Chandler had a lot to prove compared to people that are not known. Remember, he made way for the Khabib Justin Gaethje fight. So I'm saying, like, yeah, already people were talking about Michael Chandler. Oh, who is this guy that everybody's, So I thought, like, that could play a factor against this fight, and it didn't, man. It didn't at all.
You're looking for a first resort. When it comes to MMA, all around it's Lynch on sports.